There you go.
All right, so we can all like chin, right? What we think. Match.
Okay, so real quick, we're jumping into this. We got Rune Guy. This is actually winners final. Is it still black screen for you, VB? Let me know, homie. I'll fix it. But we got winners final, and yeah, dude. Who do you think's gonna win?
It's gonna be really close. We're gonna see a lot of shields, a lot of throws. I don't know. I just watching Rune guy so far this tournament and his throws. I think that's gonna be the difference.
His throws are gonna be the difference. You think? You think he's gonna take it?
So, we're best out of 20, so.
Is this some of that Rov clan bias?
I don't think so, and I'm a big fan of Bob.
Ooh, Bringer gets a lot of damage in. Wow.
Oh, he does. Loses the shield battle.
Okay, Rusty comes out, doesn't connect. Bob narrowly missing most of his throws. Breaks the shield, doesn't get the kill. He was on 44%. Or 66%, my bad.
Yeah, the throw set up the killing movement there.
Wow, that was a lot more high octane than I thought it was going to be. Okay, Bringer grabbing a lot of weaponry here. Might be in for a long one.
What's your prediction there, Toxic?
My prediction?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I have been thinking about it, and I thought that if there was anybody that would have probably the best odds against Bringer, it would probably be Rune Guy. That being said, going off of statistics and how well Bringer has done in the past, I mean, we haven't really known him to lose one of these tournaments yet, to be honest. So, you know, given the data that we do have, I'd say Bringer is most likely going to be the winner. But as far as how I predict it, it would be very close. We're going to 20, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking 15.
15 to 20?
15, 20, yep. Rune Guy.
Oh no. Definitely closer than that. Okay, this is where Bop is most dangerous. His spacing is second to none. Ooh, both almost connect on their throw there. See, if Rune Guy gets to make this about the throws, he's going to be in an advantage, that's for sure. But,
I think that's going to be definitely...
It's definitely a good way to disrupt Bringer of Pain's rhythm, and I think that's one of the reasons why I have him pegged for if he can do it, it's probably him to beat Bringer. And the scariest part is this is just winner's final, so whoever... Ooh, wow. There's that unerring accuracy. But whoever is out here, it doesn't matter. Like, they still have a chance. They're going to be in the losers finals, so we can still get another grand finals with these two.
The top part of that loser match is going to be epic. VB, you got Sizz.
Oh yeah, the losers bracket's stacked right now. We got legends like Cream Soda. I know Cream's not watching right now, but he'll probably see this later, maybe. Cream, you my boy, dude. We didn't lose the bop yesterday. We did a win. Alright. Holy shit. Beautiful throw out of Rune Guy.
Yep. Bob coming out with a professional sword, using it to try to break the shield.
This is why when I was warming up with Bringer, I was only using Broad and Shield to start, because I was like, there's going to be a lot of that, so.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised that he wasn't using the Broad and sword.
I was too, but I was like, you know, this is what he's going to have to go against, so I'm going to take the Broad and Shield, even though I would have rather taken the Axe into the matchup, but, you know.
No, I just meant he wasn't using the Broad and Shield versus your Broad and Shield.
Yeah, which is fine, actually. The more I play it, the more I realize that the Battle Axe into Broad matchup is not that bad, because the Battle Axe has way more reach.
Ballsy moves.
Yeah, Rune Guy Low HP, still going for the wow, low priority play there. But Bringer now also on 12 HP. So either one could take it. One throw will do it. We know there's going to be plenty of those. Oh, and there it is, the Rusty Mace. If this was a no block tournament, I would 100% say Bringer of Pain. But because I'm not sure, with all the throws in this, I'm going to have to give it like... I still peg Bringer because, you know, statistics, but I'm not going to change my decision now that I see it's 3-1, right? But I was probably going to say about like 2018, something like that.
Yeah.
Wow. Those shields are gone in a flash. Now, Bringer's axe in the broadsword is actually nice, dude. It's really hard to play broadsword into his axe.
That was a quick double hit there.
He's not afraid to go for the toes. One more round like that and we can even this up.
Yeah.
Wow, Bringer going with that early pressure. Probably knew there was going to be a throw. Knew he'd have the gap to get in. Both players taking a lot of damage early, but wow, runeguy gets his head lopped off. Bringer with the like immense early pressure in that round.
Yeah.
I think it got him off balance.
I think what Bringer is trying to do here is not give him any space to utilize his throws.
Right, close the gap and then also like the speed to disrupt the momentum. Oh, very good dodge side hit there. Bringer gets the first hit of the round. Bringer answers back, however. Jumps over the swing, but then pops off Bringer's head because it's the Cisco special.
Shout out to Sis. Probably drunk in bed by now.
Okay, so both players definitely known for their unique skill sets. Bringer, more of a bait and punish type of player. I don't really know how to describe runeguy, but bait and punish definitely fits him very well as well. But he certainly has a little bit more of a VB flair to him, you know what I mean?
Sure, yeah. Has that incredible spacing.
Oh! Uh-oh.
Oh,
Back hit's deadly. Bringer manages to switch to his weapons, dodges the throws. Gets a throws and toss in there. Oh! Ooh! The delay hit on the animation.
yeah.
Clutching the round out. That was nasty.
Yeah, acted like he was gonna walk away from him and swooped 180 back in with that strike.
Yep. Absolutely filthy. Rune guy rocking the patented Gabe Newell. Thing I did early on in the tournament myself. I respect that a lot. Gets punished a lot. He really is trying to get in Bringer's head, it feels like. The throws are coming out. Bringer tries to get one out. He's going for the back hits to get behind the shield. That can start behind the shield. And there it is. Bringer just calmly and patiently plays it out. Now, you'll notice that as we progress, right, Bringer's spacing is just a little bit closer to runeguy than it was in the earlier rounds. It's not so close that he's right up in his face all the time, but it's close enough that, like, runeguy can't find the gap to, like, pick up weapons very easily. That was part of my strategy into MX, was just stay close enough that he can't pick up the weapons, because I watched him do that against Tweaker.
Yeah, got a perfect round there.
Yeah, I got perfect there. That's filthy. 4-6, but we still got a long way to go. We're only about a quarter of the way through the match.
Pings are identical. These guys are probably roommates.
Now, normally I would expect, you know, us to do some shenanigans like we did last night after this, but Bringer said actually he's got a date with one of the best ZAS players in Soul Calibur 6. So they're gonna have a mirror match later, and that's gonna be awesome for him. Like, he needs to practice. He wants to, you know, he wants to break into that highest level of play. So I'm looking forward to see him actually get into the Soul Calibur competitive scene.
Interesting. So you gonna cast that too?
I probably won't be casting that, however, but boy howdy am I excited for it. Like, I'm gonna be there, dude. I'm gonna be rooting for my boy. Okay, almost walks into the throw. Definitely dodges the second, but not the third. Caught the Rusty. The Rusty feels like the hardest to dodge. Just seems like the most impossibly fast.
Yeah.
Ooh, very insane aim on the second swing of the forward swing. Evens us up at 6-6. It's almost like he knew where he was going to dodge to.
Yeah. Pause the match. I need a beer. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, let me just let them know.
Fights are so good, man. Remind me of my fights with Zane.
Yeah, it's actually this is like very high level gameplay right now. Oh, misses the throw. But just a battle axe. He's comfortable in the battle axe matchup. I was definitely trying to test his battle axe with the broadsword, so I definitely feel like he's got that like in a position where it's gonna be really strong. Throws the Rusty, goes a little bit wide. A little bit of a frozen toss there. Dodges the Rusty. Doesn't get hit by the Bone Club. Ring Guy throwing everything, threatening to pick up more weapons. Trying to get in the head of Bringer, and Bringer is just not taking the bait. Ring Guy giving some props to his fellow finalist. Okay, Ring Guy gets first hit. Prop answers back 2, 3. But then off pops his head, the 2-shot headshot. The Cisco special. Even Bringer's like, oh, just what it is.
Yeah. Got him down to 56% health.
Yeah. I hope he doesn't let that get in his head because, you know, that's just something that happens and, you know,
Yeah.
not a whole lot you can do to avoid that one. Still tied up. Approaching the halfway point of this match. Runguy and Bringer are taking equal amounts of damage. Then Bringer actually answers back, breaks the shield of Runguy, gets him down low. Bringer on the same amount of HP. We're going neck for neck. Doesn't get hit by the throw. Goes a little high. Good spin. A lot of side swings coming out of Bob. He knows that he has the advantage in this matchup. But he has to be careful. With the battle axe, the shield can be gone in the blink of an eye. Actually manages on the very tip of the sword at the end of the swing get the hit so that the startup of the next swing is guaranteed. Beautiful stuff from Bringer. This is that cold calculated play that I wanted to see. Okay, doesn't hit the Rusty. Bone Club goes frozen. Bringer actually getting ahead in this matchup. Breaks the shield, does some damage as well. Rune guy at about half HP. Loses his shield, or Bringer loses his shield, and now both players even on the shield front, but Bringer coming out ahead in HP and hits the Bone Club toss, saying, here, hold this. Rune guy actually getting Rune Guyed. Bringer pulling a slight lead, 2 points now, as we approach the midway point of the match. Still anybody's game, of course. We've definitely seen some wild comebacks as well, so a 2-point deficit is nothing to worry about. But Bringer is just consistently winning these shield matchups right now. I'm not sure what Rune Guy needs to do, but I think he needs to play a little bit more conservatively. Bringer's offense is just really tight.
Like a miss hit there.
He has to get an axe hit, and it can't be a side hit. He wants to take out Bringer in a one-shot, breaks his shield, Bringer gets a slash, and it's over. A 3-point lead for Bringer. This is the thing about Bringer. When we were talking about this set, and we talk about it being first to 20, Bringer is like one of the absolute best players at making adjustments mid-match.
Agree with that.
And I think that's why consistently, even though there are always players of his caliber out there playing in the tournaments, not many people actually get the win over him in the end. Rune Guy actually winning the shield battle and just straight up getting the win there without too much of a hassle. Both players have fantastic ping actually. Okay, catches the hand axe. And we're going to see a lot of frozen tosses with this many throws being thrown out. Okay, Bringer loses his shield first, but then pops the head. Ooh, that was exciting. I saw the swing connecting, but I did not expect the headshot. He's got a somewhat comfortable 3-point lead. He has a little bit of room. You know, a little bit of wiggle room if he needs to make adjustments like this. Like, he can take that loss and he's okay for now. He doesn't have to feel too pressured just yet. At this level of gameplay, when you have these kinds of players going at it and you see like just this momentary gap, right? The whole round can be decided by that single moment. Rune Guy taking a lot of damage there. Keeps his shield, however. Bringer switches to the axe. He's very comfortable here in this matchup. Rune Guy going for the throw spam, but it's not going to land. Bringer playing a little bit antsy. I feel like there's some gaps that Rune Guy can exploit if he takes his time here. And there they are. Watching him trying to get rid of that hand axe and then picking it up, trying to pick up the other weapon. Now, Bringer only ahead by 1 point. Throw doesn't connect. Gets the first hit. Second hit as well. Rune guy's looking really strong right now, but he loses his shield. Bringer's applying a lot of pressure now. Able to take the round. Once that shield breaks, if you're not paying attention to exactly how much shield health you have, when that shield breaks, if you are not in a position where it's okay to break, you can take a lot of damage. Bringer hits the spin, goes for it again, this time hits the shield. Bringer gets a couple hits in. Both players on a relatively low HP, but Bringer gets a headshot this time around. It's a good thing for Rune Guy, this isn't first to 15. The players debating their headshot bullshittery.
Yeah, I think it's forward.
Oh, dodges into the hand axe. Gets a couple good hits in on Rune Guy though, makes up for it. 2 headshots in a row. Bringer calling out the extra headshot. Wow, that was unexpected. Now up to a 4-point lead. Bringer's looking pretty comfortable. He's able to maintain this aggressive play style, and it's totally fine to play this aggressive. When you have this lead, you have that buffer that you can play a little bit, you know, less conservatively and try to take some, you know, calculated risks. Oh, but the headshot from the throw of the Trial Pit Mace pops his head right off, answers back to the last 2 headshots that Bringer got.
Well, yeah, the headshot was irrelevant there. The damage would have been enough.
Oh, yeah, you're right, but it's the poetic justice. You know what I mean? He got 2 broadsword headshots in a row, right? You know, Rune Guy is definitely feeling that. It's a little bit frustrating.
I'm sure Ruin Guy would like some of those headshots early in the health.
14 to 11. Still has a 3-point lead. We'll be going into the next match if Bringer wins another round, where we'll see the first, well, I mean, whoever wins this set will end up needing to get first to 5 on the next map. That's basically how it's going to work. That's like the gist of it. A little bit more complicated than that, but y'all understand. It's first to 20. Okay. Bringer takes a lot of damage that round. Rune Guy found the gap. Bringer playing a little bit too aggressively, I feel like, with the forward swings of the broadsword. Really opens you up against the other broadsword. It's not something I like to do, like, too much into a broadsword matchup. But I also feel like it's easy to fall into that comfortable rhythm of a weave, you know what I mean? Okay, Rune Guy very patient on the throw, actually hits it. Gets 2 more hits in on Bringer. Bringer already on 60% HP. Rune Guy still on full. Bringer loses his shield, both players do. Bringer knows he needs to get a headshot or something to even this up. He's down a lot of HP. Rune Guy playing very conservatively. He doesn't have to do anything crazy. He just needs to bait Bringer. And he tries to do it, but a headshot comes in. It is 15 to 12, meaning that, let me just go ahead and actually, he shot that.
Rune Guy got it.
So in the next round, Rune Guy needs to get 8 points or Bringer 5. Rune Guy says only 2 headshots for me, gotta work on that. I feel. You know what would be really exciting? If we got a Venom Blade versus Rune Guy losers finals.
Oh yeah.
Or
VB won't
MX. I'll take
shield.
MX too.
Yeah, VB won't shield though.
Mm-hmm. Alright, we're gonna watch it from Rune Guy's perspective. We've been spending a lot of time on Bob. Bob gets the first hit of the round, but Rune Guy answers back too. Gets a bananas headshot with Bringer all the way up in the air. Hits his leg and pops his head off. I don't even understand. BB saying the BS is such BS. I feel that, my man. I feel that.
Well,
Having a little bit of fun with BB in the chat. Ring Guy in a really good position this round. Oh, but the headshot from the throw downtown. Wow. Bringer threw that one high. Wow. Bringer was a little bit against the wall there. I feel like that was just like, you know, one of those plays you make when you're in a really tricky position, but you know that you need to do something like really unpredictable. And it certainly was. Ring Guy took a lot of damage this round. Bop was getting low as well, but Ring Guy unfortunately wasn't able to clear that round. Bop 3 points away.
I feel like Rune Guy needs to bait his throws a little bit more. After he throws all his weapons, act like he's gonna pick him up, but don't pick him up.
Yeah.
Bob's been punishing him a little bit.
Wow. Bringer's spacing without a shield was really good. He manages to break Rune Guy's shield, both players on really low HP, but Rune Guy has significantly more, even though kind of got you baited by the color of the health bar. Rune Guy knows that Bringer has 1 HP, but one hit. Oh, now both players are 1 hit away. Tries. I believe that was a dodge forward throw, but Bringer actually jumped in and actually called it out. 2 points away now. Bringer could be taking this at any moment. Doesn't get the throw. Doing a little bit of the MX special there, the left side swing. It's behind the shield. Ring Guy at about half. Bop's shield's gone. But the headshot from the spin. 1 round away. Bringer is very close to winning this and being our first grand finalist.
He needs 7 in a row from Rune Guy.
Yeah, that would be a hell of a comeback.
Best comeback ever.
Ring Guy loses his shield first. Bringer applies pressure. The throw goes wide. The second one does not. Breaks the shield with the axe. Good throw, but doesn't connect. Going back to his roots with the throws. Tries to bait out Bringer. He does. Gets the back hit. Man, that was a gorgeous round from Ring Guy. with his
One
back
down,
against the wall.
6 to go.
Yeah, if he pulls that off, I would be incredibly impressed. Okay, he gets Bob again. 5 more wins to go, and he can bring this back.
Looks like he's playing a little bit more patient, trying to pick his spots a little bit there.
What's the score? Right now it is, well, Bringer is 1 point away from winning. Bringer's at 19. And runeguy is 5 points away from winning at 15. Okay. Good damage from runeguy. Gets the first hit, the second hit as well. Breaks Bringer's shield. This is a good round for runeguy. This has got the makings of a comeback all over it. But a 7-point comeback against Bringer of Pain sure would be a Cinderella story to tell. And off pops his head. Bringer takes the winner's finals in spectacular fashion.
Game.
Good game.
Good game.
Bob showing he can rise up.
It was
to
20 to
level of
15,
competition.
just like Stat said, but in the reverse of what he expected.
Indeed.
Wow, what a game. Headshots should be banned? I don't know about that.
Would be interesting.
I'll be back.